I'm moving to Miami today, so we're knocking out some videos right now. And Blake Griffin is supposedly probably going to come back to the Boston Celtics as the Celtics remain interested in Blake Griffin, according to Marc Stein. And the Celtics currently have 13 players under roster: Kristaps Porzingis, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Malcolm Brogdon, Derek White, Robert Williams III, Al Horford, Payne Pritchard, Luke Cornett, O'Shea Brissett, Delano Banton, Sam Hauser, Jordan Walsh, and two ways filled out of the three that they can fill: J.D. Davison and Jay Scrubb. We've been hearing that they would like to go into the season with 14 players, meaning that Blake Griffin, the man who this past year for the Celtics in 41 games, averaged about 14 minutes a night, 4 points, shot about 49% from the field, 35% from three, 4 rebounds, 1.5 assists a night. He was a guy who showed he could still be someone valuable in, yes, of course, a very, very, very limited role. Okay, this is the comedian, the 6'9", 250-pound phenomenal passer out of the, I guess he's like a small ball 5 power forward. And the injuries have ate up his lower body from him being the one of the best one-on-one face-ups, post-up scorers at his position. He's now a guy who is a small ball 5, a power forward who has really good passing and dribbling skills for a big. He's an average defender due to his size and length, and he's not the freak athlete he was, but he has a lot of effort. And again, he's a fringe shooter. Like I said, he shot 34% this year, but it's like every other year he has a okay year. So the report is that the Boston Celtics have interest in re-signing Blake Griffin, according to Marc Stein of the Stein line. Griffin signed with the Celtics last October, played 41 games, and the thing is that it's unclear how much Blake Griffin wants to continue his NBA career, which is a big part, the big if right here. And I just love Blake Griffin. I love him as a comedian. Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen his stand up. It's phenomenal. Okay. And I thought he was a really good guy for this team. Again, 14, 15 minutes a night, having a leader in the locker room, a man amongst boys, you could say. He's like the oldest guy by far, besides Al Horford. And like it gives you 3 guys in Brogdon, Blake Griffin, and Al Horford being like the voices in the locker room. And when you look at this position, you got, I think Blake Griffin's better than Luke Cornett, in my opinion. So Robert Williams, Al Horford, and Kristaps Porzingis are your main 3 bigs, with Porzingis probably playing some power forward, even Al Horford. And Blake gives you a guy who can back up both Porzingis and Robert Williams and Al Horford at both the power forward and the 5. So I think bringing him on a minimum doesn't hurt. Let me hear your guys' thoughts.